Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi, Fran. Hi,
Liam, nice to meet you.
Come on in.
Thank you so
You
much.
can keep your shoes on. I love your Crocs.
What's on the menu? What are we having?
I've got some Wagyu burgers
Nice.
for us.
Barbecue in October. I've got a lot of time for it. Do you cook a lot?
Yeah, but I like cooking what I like.
Right.
Like, I'm not really someone who will like venture out and try new things, and I think people get really bored when they come round because I'm like, oh, should we have enchiladas again? So I remember when I was growing up, me and my best friend Sarah, we one day decided that we really wanted to make a cake. So we started to do that, we put it all in the oven, and then we decided that we were a bit bored waiting for it. So we went out and played football. We came home and my mum went absolutely mental because she got home before us.
Oh, no.
And the cake was literally like black in the oven, and we were like, oh, but
Smoking.
we were only gone for a few hours, and she was like, yeah, I only had to be in for 20.
I think if you look back, it's like the reason why you're a footballer and not a chef. Are you like notorious barbecuer then? Like
Yeah.
amongst your friends, amongst the team, like?
Yeah, I like a good barbecue, and even when I didn't have the barbecue, I'd buy like the portable ones. And obviously during COVID and lockdown, I think we were having barbecues literally every single day. Let's take these through and then we can start.
Let's talk Brighton. How is it for you?
It's been nice to go to a club where, you know, it's a journey,
Yeah.
it's a project, and that was kind of what Chelsea was as well. When I joined, you know, hadn't won WSL yet, so it kind of feels a little bit similar. But I feel it's just allowed me to be in a position just to enjoy football.
Yeah.
You know, kind of feel like how I did when I was younger, and I can just go in and enjoy myself, which I think is nice. It's going to really smoke.
Smoked out.
Yeah, I tell you, it's a smoky one, and I really need to learn how to use it properly.
Has your role changed?
Obviously, when I was at Chelsea, there were so many senior players
Yeah.
and so many kind of leaders, international players who were captains. So yeah, I would say that my role has changed a lot because I'm probably the most experienced player there.
Yeah.
So I kind of have to use that as well to like kind of help the youngsters coming through and kind of teach them certain things. And if someone's got a question in training, they can come and ask me. And I think quite a few of the girls, to be fair, I think Caitlin Hayes, Rosa and Michelle as well.
What's she like? So we all obviously saw her at the Euros and she sort of burst onto the scene.
She's very quiet, very quiet, very humble, hardworking. And the one thing that I really like about Michelle is she's not scared to ask questions, but also she's not scared to demand from you. And I like that as well.
Yeah.
Like, I like that she can say things to people in training,
Yeah.
you know, and be kind of coming into more of a leadership role at her age. I think we need some cheese because I think they're done.
Yeah.
There we go.
That looks unbelievable. Which burger would you like?
This one.
Right. Thank you very much.
No worries.
Right, so Fran, we're sitting down. You've just absolutely chefed up a storm. The burgers are unbelievable. I couldn't see you and not show you some of my favourite moments, some big moments for your career. There we go.
I hate listening to myself back.
Really?
You're gonna put me through it.
Sorry.
Where is this?
What was it like when you picked up the phone and Mark Sampson gave you the news?
It was more surprising than anything. I think, obviously, I've been playing well for club and when I have played for England, but I think it's still always a shock to the system when you get a phone call saying that you're going to go and play in a World Cup. Aww.
You're just a baby.
I was just
a baby.
Wow. Yeah, that was crazy. I did not expect to be selected.
Really?
Yeah, well, I was playing WSL 2 at the time, so I knew that I had that kind of disadvantage because I wasn't playing at the top end. So yeah, when he called me and told me that I was going, I was like, I think I asked him, are you sure? I was very, very shy when I first went into but look, I was 20 years old, playing at Reading, never been a professional in my whole life. And I walk on the bus and there's Eniola Aluko, Claire Rafferty, Katie Chapman. It was really nice actually, and this is a moment that I speak about a lot, was I walked down the bus and Eni Aluko was the first person who came over to me. Hi, I'm Eni. Nice to meet you. Welcome on. And just that moment, I just felt someone's actually come over and introduced themselves to me and looks happy that I'm here.
The nickname. Mini Messi.
First and foremost, it was a huge compliment. For your England manager to say that when you've just played your first World Cup game. Obviously it became, a headline, and it was probably the first time really where women's football took headlines.
It invites pressure, right?
Yeah. I remember the next game we played, and I did okay. Like, I didn't have a bad game. I didn't do anything special. I didn't score a goal. And I just remember people going, well, she wasn't that good, so why is she calling her Mini Messi? No one is like Messi. So I think it came with a lot of kind of scrutiny and a lot of hate, but at the same time, it was a massive compliment.
Also, I feel like you're almost synonymous with your hair. You've had different eras of haircuts throughout your career.
Yeah, that was a short time. I think I just wanted something different to everyone else. And I think, was it Frankie from Saturdays? She was inspiring a lot of people's hairs.
There's been success, but it hasn't come without different challenges, right?
And I think the first few I was kind of like, yeah, like that happens, it's football. I was out with muscle injury and knee injury, which I was out with for a while, and you kind of expect that because you play football. The more that it kind of happened and kept happening, it just, every single time it was like another kind of dagger. I think there's been times where I've thought, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not going to put my body through it anymore. And also, I'm not going to put my family through it. Because it's not just you that gets impacted, especially when I had my heart illness.
What was that?
So it was a illness called pericarditis. Basically, it comes a lot from viral infections. So when you don't give yourself enough time to rest and recover. So I obviously had got ill and then come back too early. I hadn't been feeling well for a while. I'm a footballer. I'm going to be fatigued. Maybe I need to do more recovery. Maybe I'm not recovering enough.
Okay.
So I would go back to the club in the evening, 6 o'clock in the evening, to go and do a pool recovery, to go and see a physio, to do extra things. And I was like, this isn't working. I did this for a while. I was like, I still don't feel right. So then I went the other way. I was like, okay, maybe I'm not fit enough. Maybe I need to work harder.
Yeah.
So then I would go to the gym and do my own workouts. One night I came home, I'd just done an appearance with Definitely England, and I came home and we were having dinner, and then I just got really, really extreme chest pain. I don't want to be an actor, but I was clinging onto the table.
Excruciating.
Yeah,
pain.
I didn't know what was going on, and my head started to get really dizzy. Got up, walked across the kitchen, and then basically just completely collapsed in the hallway, really? Passed out completely, yeah. And basically got woke up to being slapped in the face, and paramedics were on the way. Because I was out for about, I think, around 30 seconds.
It's a long time.
Quite a long time, yeah. Saw the cardiologist the next day who diagnosed me with it and said it can range anywhere between 2 weeks to 6 months. And I was kind of like, oh, wow, this is actually a serious thing. They were like, it could become chronic, which means that you can't play football because you're going to be fatigued all the time. So you really need to rest. Everyone expects a certain level when I play. And that comes part and parcel of obviously playing for Chelsea, playing for England, winning all of these things. Every time someone turns on the TV or they go to a game, they expect a Fran Kirby to be this Fran Kirby. Fran Kirby can't have an off day, for example. I was sleeping 16, 17 hours a day. And as well, I wasn't thinking about football. My thought process wasn't, I want to feel better to play football. My thought process was, I want to be better. Now that I've gone through it, it makes me proud that I've been able to get through it.
But Fran, thank you so much for having me over, for whipping up this absolute storm. I'm going to finish my burger and then I'll get out of your hair. But thank you so much.
Thank you.